Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video here on Solana. I had to cover it. We broke above the level we have been talking about for basically the last week. I've covered Solana very extensively this week. Because I mean, late last week it was also one of the coins that actually still had some momentum, still had some volume, going into the Easter weekend. But the main level we had been talking about was this level at 144, which was it's in general it's the point of control of a lot of the price action in the last 365 days for Solana. So therefore it matters, but it was also a naked POC, and what we've been able to do right now is we've been able to not only break above that, but not only break above that, but we instantly broke and retested that level. That's at least technically incredibly bullish, and we have to talk about some fundamentals in this video as well. To get an accurate picture of where Solana can go, of course. But at least technically at this point of time, Solana is incredibly bullish. The last time I covered it, I also said, that main level we need to break is 144. All right, if we break above that, the next target I named was between 165 and 170. I have to be a little bit more conservative about that because I found out that here around 155, we also have a bit of a resistance confluence zone. So this is the first level. That's where we are at right now, or almost at least at 155. But we're in the area already. That's where I do think we can expect some resistance, especially also given the fact that Bitcoin is at a major high time frame resistance. And altcoin indices as well. If you take a look at others, for example, which is basically the crypto total market cap excluding the top 10, you can see that's at resistance as well. So I think I think you should still be careful with Solana. But at least technically right here, I have to say we're bullish. All right, we've been able to to visualize it a little bit better. We've been able to break above this very important level. This is a major liquidity zone, right? So what happens is that very often, if the price pushes up and we have such a liquidity zone above us, that's the area where whales tend to exchange positions, right? So that they get out or whatever. So pushing above that means a lot, right? That means a lot about the conviction of the market right now about Solana. And therefore, I have to say that even though I do expect some resistance right here in that area around 155, as long as we're able to hold that level between 148 down to 144 after finding resistance there, we're fine. And I still expect us to move into that main resistance area right here between 165 and 170. So that's what I would say is most likely. Like I said, others is at resistance, but if you zoom out on this, you can also see that we still have a little bit of wiggle room left. Where the price can push into before pulling back, which I do expect us to pull back from this level. So just be aware of that with other altcoins. But I think when we're taking a look at Solana specifically here, also with Sol BTC having reversed and being a little bit more bullish here, so that means that Solana can outperform against Bitcoin. That makes me think that this is still most likely. Now, the worst case scenario, which, like I said, we do need to be able to hold that level between 147 and 144, right? If the fundamentals change and we get some bad news, whatever, and Solana is unable to hold 144, this will turn into a massive fake out and will drop down to 135 before you know it, right? So that's the other side of the coin, which is also a realistic possibility. But given what we're seeing right now, both from the fundamentals around the markets, but also from Solana technically specifically, with, for example, the immediate break above the naked POC we had, I'd say this is still most likely. But I'll keep you updated on that, of course. Be careful trading, all right? Like I said, Bitcoin is at a major resistance level. At some point of time, we're going to have a deep pullback, and a lot of people will be liquidated. But that's it for now. So thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.